Welcome back to Zombicide Black Plague. I got one quick little correction here. It's not going to affect anything. I forgot you have to actually use the key to open the vault door, which I did not do. I just had Nellie just race down there, grab the stuff, and come back. So she would have been actually starting last episode in the vault. So it all works out because she would have then done her free move to come up here. She would have done one action here. Second action would be shooting the two runners in the room. Her third action would be here, and then her fourth action was getting the armor from Baldric. So it all works out, but yes, I forgot. When you actually have the key to the vault, which we have the blue key now, it takes an action to actually use the key and open the vault door. So just to clear that up. All right. Let's begin our next episode. We have... Who needs to go? Nellie needs... She's at 16. Even if Nellie takes the two runners out, she's one away from leveling up. Oh well. But I think we will start with Nellie just to... Yeah, we'll start with Nellie just to go ahead and have her at least try to get those two experience. Alright, Nellie leaps into action. Her free move, she's going to move right here with two runners. Nellie's currently swinging a nice bastard sword around. 2 dice hitting on a 4+, doing 2 damage a hit, which is good for fatty whacking. So her first of 4 actions, she gets a 6. She gets 1 runner down and out. Nice. And her second action, she'll do that again. Wow, she is an expert at swinging that thing around. That's going to give her 2 experience. It's going to take her from 16 to 18, which is just 1 away from leveling up. And, oh, hang on. Morrigan's got salted meat, which is good for 1 experience, except Morrigan's so far away. Or is she? We can level Nellie up just by having her meet Morrigan. Well, no, we can't do it this turn. You know, we're not going to worry about it. We're not going to worry about it. Free move. She has got 2 actions left. I wonder if we should just motor her on down. Yeah, we're going to motor her on down the street. Boom, boom. She's going on down the street. We've got to get into that vault room and see what we can do. All right. Who do we want to have going next? I think we're going to have Baldric go next. He's going to try his Disintegrate spell. He's been practicing in between episodes. He's been reading it right side up now and trying to memorize some of the words. So we'll see if it has any effect. All right, let's go down. We're going to shift the camera a little bit. We're going to have Baldric go. So Baldric's like, watch me. I've figured this spell out. And we're like, okay, Baldric. So his first move will be moving here. And his... His second action, he will use Disintegrate. Now, he's looking for a 6, because if he rolls a 6 with Disintegrates, it gets +1 damage, so he will be able to take this fatty down. But he needs a 6. I don't know if he's ever rolled a 6 with Disintegrate. I have a funny feeling he never has. Maybe this is the time. His time of Baldric. Alright, that was a first action. This is his free spellcasting Disintegrate at the fatty. Come on, Baldric! No, he can't do it. He whiffs. He can't. That was his free spellcast. He has 3 actions remaining. He's going to spend 1 more action to try to hit that fatty. Come on, he needs a 6. And he gets it, Baldric! Yes! All that, the last few minutes memorizing the words has paid off. He rolls a 6, giving him +1 damage. He takes out the fatty. Wow! Baldric, and he's got 2 actions left. 1, 2. He's moving on down the street to join Nellie. Just wanted to clear out that spawn point a little bit. Nicely done, Baldric. Yeah. And did I give him his experience? I can't remember. Yeah, what, 21 to 22? No, I think I didn't give him his experience. So 22 to 23 experience. All right. Anne has 22 experience, and do I want Anne to go next? I don't know. Let's take a look. Well, let's have Anne go next. I don't think she's going to do a heck of a lot. Just move down the street, probably join Nellie. I know, the most boring actions ever. 1, 2, 3. She has an action remaining. I don't think she's going to exchange anything with Nellie. I don't think so. There's really not much. Anne's got a hammer, plenty of arrows, and Nellie's got drag. Nah, Anne's gonna give up her action. That's okay. We're just gonna leave it there. It's all good. So that's it. All right, let's go down to Morgan and Samson. All right, we are going to have Morgan go. She is just going to use her 4 actions for movement. I know, heavily boring, but she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and she's going to join Baldric. There she is. Up last, we have Samson, who's just in the room right through this door. His first action will be to move here. I wonder if he should just motor too. Yeah, he's just going to motor too. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Everyone's rushing up here to try to get to that final vault, which has the abomination and the 2 artifacts we need to collect to win the scenario. All right, that's it. I guess it is time now for all of these zombies to move. And this time I might have to do a little bit of counting. Yes, I don't use the noise tokens. I just use who is closest to the zombies for movement. All right, let me figure that out. I'll come right back and move all the zombies on the board. Alright, not actually too hard to figure out, because the shortest path for like all of these guys is to come around this corner. And yeah, the most noise would be over there, obviously, because that's when all the fighting was going on. To go all the way around this corner is way more steps to get. So the fatty and the 4 walkers will go this way. These 2 fatties and 4 walkers will go this way. All of these guys will just come out into the street. They only have 1 path they can take anyway from the spawn point. The Necromancer is making his way around, and the 3 fatties up here, obviously they only have 1 way to go. They're just popping themselves right out there. That's all the movement. I know, short episode today, but now we're going to get into those orange spawns, and that might get interesting. And as per usual, our first spawn point up here in the room in the orange zone, and we have a double spawn happening exactly where we don't want it to happen, which is the north spawn point right in front of the door to the vault room we have to get into. Yeah, as fate would have it, we get a double spawn right here, and the first of the double spawn. Come on, Necromancer. Okay, 3 Deadeye Walkers. Showing up right there. Alright, they are back in action. 3 Deadeye Walkers here. And our second of the double spawn is going to be the Necromancer, which is actually awesome. I love it. So the Necromancer is going to move another space towards this exit. Alright, so the Necromancer is walking right into danger. Walking very close to and Nellie, he's trying to make his way around here and get out of that exit. Like I said, I have a funny feeling it's not going to happen. We've got 2 more spawn points at the bottom of the board. Let's get to it. Alright, 2 more spawn points. The regular one in the orange. And what do we have? We have 4 walkers. Okay. Oh boy, this is getting a lot of walkers down here. So 4 walkers showing up here. And then we have the Necromancer spawn point as well. So we're going to have to do another spawn there. Alright, so that's 4 walkers. And our final spawn point, unless we get a double spawn, will be right here. And we get, come on, a double spawn, which is going to be up in the room. So let's get a double spawn going in the room. Okay, things getting wild. Double spawn up here. The first of the double spawn is 2 runners. Oh, they're not giving up on our adventurers. They're trying to chase them down. So get a couple runners here. And the final of the double spawn there is 5 walkers. Okay, so 2 runners, 5 walkers coming in behind. Alright, get them in place. And that's going to be, that room is packing up pretty good. There must be a big hole in the wall there where they're just pouring in through. All right, that's it. I'm going to zoom the camera out. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. All right, well, that's going to wrap up our episode for today. So we got a big, giant mass of zombies starting to come down the road, down the street this way. That room's sure bloated up. We got 3 fatties here, 3 Deadeye Walkers. We got to get, that door's open, and we got to open up the vault door. If we open up the vault door and the abomination activates, he'll move out. So we got Dragon Bile and the torch now. Nellie's got it. We have the vampiric crossbow, we got the earthquake hammer, we got a lot of good stuff going on. We just have to figure out how to use it and take the abomination, get down in the vault. Alright, thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, descriptions, and likes. This is Zombicide Black Plague. We're doing Quest 8, The Evil Temple, with Baldric and his band, the Bumbler himself. He actually took down a fatty with Disintegrate. Wow, what a star. Alright, I hope you'll join me tomorrow for the continuation.